Hi everyone, I'm Abby and welcome back to Phoenix Wright's Attorney Trials and Tribulations. Now, last episode we finished the trial on Ron Delight got declared innocent for being a thief. But it turns out that the CEO of the place he worked at, the guy got murdered and he was there when it happened, so he's still in trouble, yeah. You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again. Well, supposedly Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred. No way, Jose. I don't buy it. But the one who proved that Mr. Delight was there was Mr. Nick himself, at least from what I can understand. Looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick. Well, how about we get started looking into the KB security murder? I think I'm going to head back to Korean Village for a little while, if that's alright. Sure, but why? I'm going to bring the secret urn back and have some people take a look at it. Oh, that's a good idea. I think I'll go with... No, Mystic Maya, you should stay here. I want you to spend some special quality time together, full of love and happiness. Rose is so caught up in her fantasy, she forgot there was a murder to solve. Yeah. Now remember, no fighting, okay? She's gone. Okay, Nick, time to get going on this murder investigation. So, what do we do now? Isn't it obvious we should get out there and investigate the murder? Well, first we need to find out exactly where KB Security is located. Hey, why don't we ask Mrs. Delight? She should know. Besides, I wanted to ask her some stuff about motorcycles. Motorcycles? You're not thinking of getting one, are you? I'm not the same little Maya who used to be having with her dinky little bike, Nicky boy. Speaking of asking around, I've got a few questions of my own for Mr. Delight. Okay, well, let's make sure to go to the detention center too. Must be relieved we got the secret urn back, huh? You bet. But there's something a little different about it. Don't me. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, take a look at this. It clearly says I am on the urn in the poster. But the urn we got back says Ami like it always used to. Oh yeah, you're right. Plus the vase has pink splotches on it now. I'm sure they weren't there before. Ai doesn't know, but 1 year ago, when the urn was broken, the repairer accidentally turned Isagami's name into I am. And that repair was one mechanically unskilled little pearls. But still, I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it. Is it possible the urn is a fake? I'm sure Pearls will find out about that one when she gets back to Korean Village. Yeah, I suppose. Now that I think about it, Maya hasn't been back to Korean Village in a long time. So I guess people still go to Korean Village to do their training, huh? Yep, if you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training. Why haven't you been training lately, Maya? Well, lately I've been thinking of heading to a channeling dojo to do just that. A channeling dojo, huh? Sounds pretty serious, whatever that is. If you're going to train, you have to be serious. Otherwise, real tragedies can happen. Is what happened last year still bothering you? That murder in our village. It happened because the power of channeling was misused. When a medium uses the Korean technique, she temporarily loses her own will. When an especially strong spirit is summoned, the spirit medium can get taken over and you were forced to commit terrible crimes. What's worse, in those cases, the spirit medium has no memory of what happened. That murder, it wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you? I suppose not, but I guess I'm still a bit shaken up, that's all. Sounds like being the Master Korean is going to be a heavy responsibility. Yeah. Oh, Nicky boy, Maya. Miss Delight. All I wanted to do was help my dear Ronnie. Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case. Don't say that, Nick. She doesn't need your help beating herself up. Hey, Nicky boy, please help Ronnie. He's not a killer, I swear. My Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly. Alright, I'll poke around and see what I can find out. Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy. I knew asking for your help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I can do to help anymore. I had no idea Mr. Light had such a vulnerable side. Listen carefully, Nicky boy. Ronnie would never ever kill anyone. It's just not in him. I don't think he would either, Nick. Yeah, but you have to believe he's got a bit of a temper to him. It's not that hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming, "Please die!" You would never say that. Anyway, Mr. White, he might not be a killer. He's still going around saying that he's a thief. I already told you, that's just a fantasy for him. Mr. White, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world. What? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? You know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't the thieving type. He's so honest that he wouldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest he wouldn't even steal a glance. A thief. The very idea. I guess I just don't get it. Huh? Get what? I just can't understand how they could be so different and yet be such a happy couple. Yeah, they sure are different. Come on now, Nicky boy. It's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight. For me, anyway. What? For you? I hate these kinds of people more than anything. You mean ace detectives? No, I'm fine with ace detectives. Oh, so then you must mean thieves? No, they're alright too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be ace detectives. I think I hate more than a cowardly men. By the way, why did you go to Detective Atmy's office anyway? Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more anxious. I wanted to try to find out more about the real criminal. The real criminal? Yes, obviously the real mask to mask is not my Ronnie, right? Yeah? Detective Atmy knew more about mask to mask than anyone else. They mentioned him on the Great People Around Town segment on TV. So then you went there to ask him some questions? That's right, I'll do whatever it takes to see my man. His secretary said the ace detective isn't in right now, but I forced my way past her and into his hideout. We didn't exactly call that office of his a hideout. That bagel's sitting right there on the top of the table. Oh yeah, we saw that bag there yesterday too. There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on someone else. Mr. Light, do you know about CAP security? Don't be silly, of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works. Do you think he still works there, huh? He had a cringe why to be hurt today. Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Underlight was once an employee at KB Security. He was a professional security guard. Ron quit. He doesn't work there anymore. Looks like Mr. Light doesn't know. KB Security is only about 20 minutes away. By motorcycle, that is. Larry told me it takes 30 minutes by car. Well, I have to admit, I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike. To make it to KB Security that fast, are you sure you aren't literally flying? Why don't I give you a ride sometime? Or better yet, how about now? No, I'll pass, thanks. Why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll go ourselves? Haha, what a security cat you are, Nick. Mr. Light told us the location of KB Security. Okay, let's head over there right away, Nick. So was it really love at first sight when you first met Mr. Delight? Well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life. Saved your life? I was at work one day when two robbers suddenly rushed in. I'm not the kind to just curl into a little ball in the corner, so I fought back. Robbers? Yeah, took me hostage. I was so frightened. They were both carrying these huge knives and I broke down into tears. Yeah, what too if I were in that situation? Oh, I think I get it. Did Mr. Light come running in to save you? Yes, exactly. Remember, he looks so handsome in that guard uniform of his. Went right up to this two red-fueling robbers and screamed in their faces, "Please, stop it!" He screamed. I could see the robbers' faces turn pale. I had a bit shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people. Then crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the two robbers. All by himself. He came to save me, a total stranger all by himself. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he still risked his life for me. Wow, that's a great story. Yes, he may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did. That's so romantic. I'd fall in love too, I guess. Nick, I hope you do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage. With my eye, the possibility always seems to loom in the not so distant future. Yeah, you've already have gotten taken hostage and we did do everything to save you though. It's like Phoenix and Maya both forgot that. Eh. So I guess this is where it all went down, huh? Walls in here look thick, just like you'd expect in the CEO's office. What's that got to do with anything? Hey, it's you guys. Oh, it's Detective Gunju. Today was a real train wreck for you guys, huh? Sure was, pal. The prosecutor made real fools out of us. Yeah, I feel for you. Wow, that's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like, oh, that was great. You guys got what you deserved, pal. Or something to that effect. Do I really sound like that to you, pal? If the gun shoe fits. Well, anyway. The point is I can tell you when someone puts their heart into their jobs, and I can sympathize when things don't go your way. Sometimes, I feel like a wrong is the only way things go well for us detectives. Wow, I know idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy. Now, if this little love fest is over, maybe we can start investigating. Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murder. Okay, but the thing is, I'm really not supposed to. Hey, come on, what about how we put our hearts into our work? Things are really working against us right now, we need help. Okay, I'll tell you, just don't start crying on me, okay, pal? Okay, I won't cry on you, pal. The victim's name is Kan Bullard. He was the CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. His corpse was discovered at 9 this morning. His estimated time of death was 1 in the morning on October 12th. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head, probably an object in this room. It happened at exactly the same time the Master Mask was stealing the urn, huh? So why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body? There's a good explanation for that one. Bullard's body was stashed away inside that safe. Safe? Well, it is pretty big. Nobody had heard from him, so when they opened the safe this morning, out he came. Oh, so the body fell out. The white string must be where the shape from when he fell out. I think we still need some more information about Mr. Bullard. Maybe you could start by getting the man's name right. So, what happened to Master Mask? He's at the detention center screaming like a madman. Investigate me again! He keeps yelling. I don't know, I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway, right? Oh, you mean that detective at me? Oh, that was great. That guy got what he deserved. Now that's the detective I know and love. Think about it, Albany was always around when a calling card showed up, but he always mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place. I was hiding at the crime scene. Yeah, right. It's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you just knew he was the thief. It would explain how he was able to retrieve the stolen item he keeps bragging about. Yeah, he just did that to make himself look like a great detective. That's all. There's this one thing I can't figure out about his first heist. His first heist? Yeah, Tears of Emanon case. There was a witness on that one. A witness? Here, I saved the newspaper clipping. Since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it. Hey, a guard here. Haven't I seen him somewhere before? Pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see, but now that she mentions it. Ooh, that prosecutor. They don't like that guy. The way he used our own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight? Yeah, I think he did it that way just because he knew it'd hurt more. That's what my gut tells me anyway. Who is that Java-addicted masked maniac anyway? Prosecutor Gardo? He's quite the enigma, huh? The thing is, pal, I never even heard of the guy before. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office. He came out of nowhere. That's right, he said this was his first case as a prosecutor. And it's true, according to the records anyway. But no way he's an amateur. He's an Iceman in court, and that gave me goosebumps. Goosebumps? You? Yeah, I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody would talk to me. They all just turned the other way. Poor Detective Gumshoe. I had no idea you were so unpopular. Ah, no, that's not what I meant. The guy actually knows me and has a grudge against me. I get the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret. Eh. You'll find out what that is later. Detective Gumshoe, tell us more about Mr. Shane Bullard. Bluebeard. That's Kan Bullard, not Shane Bluebard, pal. Oh yeah, the victim in this case just doesn't make much of an impression on me. Well, you were the victim at the time Mr. Bullard was found dead. Yeah, his body wasn't discovered until this morning. Anyway, we don't have enough information yet. Can you help us out? Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself. For some reason, I'm just blabbing like an idiot right now. Okay, Nick. Now's your chance to go over info about the victims, so hurry up and ask. Poor Gumshoe, man. Can you tell us some more info about Mr. Bullard? He was the CEO of KB Security, right? What kind of company is it, anyway? Well, the company basically sends security teams out to buildings to guard them. Mr. Bullard must have had the chance to learn a lot of secrets during this kind of work. Oh, and I don't know how to put this. The guy was kind of a money grubber. Really? Me too. I just love money. I can't ever get enough. Please stop leaning in towards me like that. You aren't getting into my wallet. Anyway, it looks like he did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions. Oh, so that's my problem. I need to be shiftier. Let me go already. Apparently, he was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies. Ooh, that's pretty dirty and underhanded. Yeah. Oh, KB Security used to head security operations against mask to mask. Really? Yeah, and after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive. So it really was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh? Yeah. Check out this big thick binder here. Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick. Reading a file isn't exactly backbreaking work, just a little hard in the eyes. Ah, well, what did you find out, Nick? This file, it's not about any sort of security operations or anything. This huge file is all about mask to mask. It's filled with info on him. What? What kind of info? It's filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods in the crime scenes. Hey, Nick, look at the last page. It's a list. Let's see. Chair of Emanon, $100,000. This looks like the list of all the treasures that Mask to Mask stole. So that $100,000 is the value of the stolen item? I don't know. The number seems kind of low to me. I think I better secretly make a copy of this list. Yeah. Ooh, there's a button here. Let's see. Hey, cut it out! Don't press that. That was pretty funny. Never knew Detective Gumshoe could jump like that. What is that button anyway? It's an emergency buzzer. It says it right there on the panel. Oops, you're right. It's written right there. Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instructions first? This alarm's connected to the basement guard room. It's used to summon security up here. Really? And it's possible on the night of the crime. Oh, so when the CEO was attacked, do you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer? Yeah, I thought about that, so I asked around down there, but they said that the buzzer never went off that night. Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Mr. Bullard, the victim wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way, just so you know. I think we better go and talk to that guard about this emergency buzzer. About this blackmail letter? Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about it too, pal. Why would Kan Bullard have been blackmailing Ron Delight anyway? Mr. Delight was used to work at KB Security, right? But what was it that made him quit? Nick, that's it. Maybe that's the same reason he's being blackmailed. Well, I'm in the middle of investigating that right now. Oh, alright. Eh. Wow, this is really something else. For a security guard office, it sure doesn't feel very secure. KB security guard. Uh-oh, I just remembered. Larry might be. Hey, Nick, what's up? So he is here. Yo, how's it hanging, dude? Got my sweet little Maya with you too. Hi, Larry. Here I was working my fingers to the bone. And Mox an angel. Got no problems with a daytime date. It's all good. No, it's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard murder case. Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? He's so hopelessly clueless. Well, if it's about the murder case, boy, have I got some good info for you. Really? What is it? Well, I don't mind sharing with my sweet little Maya. But Nick here is a different story. Larry, I thought you two were old school buddies. That was the then and this is now. Yeah. Good old Larry. So what's this good info you were talking about, Larry? Hey, I'm a guard, a pro. I can't just give away information for free. You want to bribe? I thought professionals are more, I don't know, honest? Can you talk to him, Maya? Larry, tell us already. What's the good info? Hey, I like that. This kitten has got some claws. Okay, you really want to know? Yes, so tell me. Okay, so the thing is, Rondelight was an employee here, and actually since I'm a pro, I looked into his background. Follow me? Yes, you're a pro. I follow you. Go on. Well, 1 year ago, Rondelight was fired, and there was no warning at all. It just happened all of a sudden. I know this is a small company, but I think that was pretty awful. I guess he must have done something bad to have gotten fired like that. Like maybe skimming out a part of work to go pick up hot chicks or something. No, that's just you. So why does it like to be a part-time security guard? Let me tell you, it's tough. Well, you know me. I get by all right, I guess. Of course, I have to keep my eye on those monitors all the time. Monitors? There are security cameras set in each room around the building. It's really hard. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out. Oh. If I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams. What teams? The security teams for this company. They're supposed to be the best in the business, but I'm no amateur either, so if it's something small, I don't bother calling them. So in other words, you basically watch TV screens all day long. You were in this office when the murder took place, weren't you? Why do you say that? It's just a part-time job for me, and I can't operate the equipment, and I'm dumb. Even if it is part-time when you are dumb, you're still in charge of security here. Hey, give me a break. Don't try to pin the whole thing on me. That's not fair, Nick. Huh? I don't think you can expect someone like him to take any responsibility. Anyway, the point is you were here that night, right? Oh no, I knew something smelled bad. And it was the butts after all. Well, it's like I always say. That was then and this is now, okay? It looks like I'm going to have to break his psych locks after all. On the night of the crime, were you working hard like you were supposed to? What? Huh? Of course I was. Why wouldn't I have been? But didn't you sneak out of work just yesterday to go see Miss Delight? But that was that, and this is this. Is there any chance you snuck out of work last night, too? Never. I didn't sneak out. I'll tell you what, I'll even bet you $1. $1? Wow, now that's confidence. What's with the drenched and the random puppy look on your face? Do you have evidence I left my position, or are you just pulling my chain? Evidence that Larry was not manning a station when the murder happened is... This wallet. You know about this, right? I've never seen it before. Liar. You hand-delivered this wallet to Miss Delight just yesterday. Give me a break. You can't expect me to remember every little thing that happens. Well, I do expect you to remember something that happened just yesterday. What time was it when you found this wallet? I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building. 1 o'clock. In the morning? That's right. In other words, Larry, at the time of the murder, you were away from the security guard office. Yeah, but there's something you didn't think about. What's that? My shift that day didn't start until 10 p.m. The murderer might have stuck in before then. What do you mean by that? If the murderer had stuck in before 10 p.m., then it wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the guy whose shift was before mine. Why do I have the feeling he still doesn't get the seriousness of this? Listen up, Larry. You know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the killer snuck into the CEO's office after 10 p.m. during your shift. Larry, when you use this key card, does that have leave a record? Yeah, it does. But I can't show the record to just anyone, you know. That key card data was already made public in the trial today. What? I didn't know that. Any kind of request for info like that is supposed to go through me. Boy, does that sound a bit arrogant coming from a part-time guard. Anyway, according to the data, the door to the CEO's office was open with this card. Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 a.m., the time of the murder. No way! Yes, someone uses to get into the CEO's office. That happened at 1 a.m. on the night of the crime, right in the middle of your shift. Oh, there, you can't take your responsibility this time. No. Yeah, good old Larry. Oh, I knew it. It's all my fault. My fault that the boss was killed. My fault. Larry, there was nothing I could do. I have important issues to deal with too, man. What happened that night anyway? My Donna happened. Huh? Your Donna? I had a bad feeling about this. Yeah, my Donna called and said I had to talk to you right away. So I went to see her and he was standing right there next to her. Who was? Her new boyfriend. It was like some horrible joke. Before I knew what was going on, the guy socked me right in the kisser. Normally I'm the one that does the punching, isn't that right, Maya? Yeah. So is that why you left the security guard office? I'm sorry. It's all my fault. How can I ever make up for it, Nick? What can I do? What? He's curled up on the floor, crying like a baby. Oh boy. Nick, is there anything I can do? Anything, just name it. I'll do whatever I have to do to make up for it. I swear I will. Larry. Hey Nick, as long as he's offering, why don't you show him the evidence we've got? She's right. Maybe we'll get at least one bit of useful information from him. Nick. Larry's very irresponsible, isn't he? The buzzer in the CEO's office is directly connected to this room, right? That's right. Just like my heart is connected to yours, Maya. Huh? Go ahead, Maya. Press the buzzer in your heart. I promise to come running to your rescue, like the professional guard I am. Wow, that was pretty good. Thanks, I try. Do you think you could tell us about the buzzer now? Yes, please. Please tell us. Okay, I guess so. Prepare to be wowed. I accidentally pressed the buzzer earlier. Yeah, I heard it, so that was you, huh? You're a security guard, aren't you? Why didn't you come to the CEO's office? Well, this is the 3rd floor of the basement. The CEO's office on the 1st floor. That would be a good idea to adopt a wait-and-see approach. Plus, there's a police detective here, right? I just didn't think it was necessary. It's as if he's trying to win an award for the laziest person on the planet. Let's get back to talking about the night of the murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer didn't go off that night? There must be a record, right? You must have had a look at it, right? Of course I did, and I couldn't possibly have made a mistake either. Do you think you could take just one more look for me, pretty please? Oh, okay. I just can't say no to you, Maya. What do you think, Nick? He's probably right. I don't think even Larry could make a mistake like that. What is it? What's wrong? I made a mistake. Huh? But how? It can't be. It's impossible. Okay, enough already. What about the records? That night, it went off just once. In the morning at around 1 a.m. 1 a.m.? That's when the murder happened. Really? Are you serious? That's terrible. It can't be. Eh. Not much to investigate here, though. Something is written on this poster on fine print. A guard's 5 commandments. Wow, that sounds serious. Let's see what it says. Number 1, obey thy superior. Number 2, expect thy superior. Number 3, smile at thy superior. Number 4, salute thy superior. Number 5, buy donuts for thy superior upon command. It's signed Wendy Goldberg, head supervisor. She's one tough old bird, let me tell ya. Cross her and you come face to face with a real genuine ray gun. Yeah, sounds scary, alright. Well, fortunately, she's on vacation. That's why I'm so relaxed right now. Probably should stop this here, though. So yeah, thanks for watching. Feel free to like and comment and subscribe, and check out my Twitch and Ko-Fi and Twitter/X. And next episode we'll continue the investigation. Yeah, still quite a bit more we have to like find out because we still have to go to the detention center and stuff like that too. So yeah, look forward to that. And peace off.